That's a hell of a time for this thing to try and do an update. Man. Great. Let's What happens when the offer comes in? And what if we happen to get more than one? It could happen. It's not commonplace, but it most certainly could happen. How do I know it's a good offer? Well, buckle up. Buckle up, Buttercup. This is where the fun begins. Let's talk about reviewing offers. First, that offer hits your inbox. It's exciting. We just don't look at the price. We pop the champagne. There's many other things to unravel in that offer. We look at the price, yes, of course, and any other contingencies. What else is being asked for in there in the fine print? Is there a home that the buyer needs to sell first? How are they buying it? Cash, financing, crypto? Are they asking you to finance it? Are they asking for home warranties, appraisals, inspections? What about the closing date? Does that fit your timeline? The earnest money, are they serious or are they just shopping? Do they put $5 as earnest money deposit? Is the lender that they're using solid? We put all these terms in an easy to understand portal so that you can clearly see the pros and cons of each offer. No guessing, no fine print confusion. We make smart decisions, informed decisions. And the negotiations. Sometimes the offers are close and sometimes they're just not quite there. And that calls for a counter. And you can counter on price or various terms, contingencies, closing dates, earnest money, whatever. Can adjust timelines to match your needs. Negotiate repairs and possibly even credits for convenience sake. The key really is working towards your goals to get the property sold. And I have a few tools in my toolkit over the years for negotiations, and I'm not afraid to use them. When your home is priced right and marketed right, we create a buzz, and that gets buyers competing, and that's great news for you. So we communicate clearly with all agents. If we happen to be in a multiple offer situation, we ask the client to submit their highest and best. We'll help you compare all offers side by side, not just based on price, but the strength of the offer, the timing, and the flexibility. Sometimes we go back and we give the buyers a second chance to, sweeten a deal. The goal is to leverage the momentum to get you the best price, the cleanest terms, and the smoothest possible closing. Now remember, ultimately the best deal is the one that closes. At the end of the day, selling your home is a business decision, but that doesn't mean it can't be smooth and even a little fun. So if your gut is saying, hey, I'm just not ready to sell yet, trust it. Sometimes the smartest move is to stay put, at least for now. And I support that 100%. My goal isn't to talk you into anything or to talk you into selling. The goal here tonight is to help you understand the options that are available to you, whether you're selling, renting, you choose to refinance, or you just choose to take a breath and figure things out. If you're not sure which way to go, feel free to book a strategy call with me. No pressure, just clarity. And I will include my link here. 15 minutes. I understand your time is valuable. Yes. Yeah. There. So, you're not alone in this. And the more you know, the more power you have. Yes, knowledge is power. So let's figure out what works best for you. So we've covered the markets, we've covered selling options, and even what to do if you're not selling, if selling right now is not the right move for you. But let's be real. Information is great. We can talk all day. I can talk all day. But what you need now is a game plan. All right, because this isn't just a one size fits all kind of deal. It's your situation, your timeline, and your goals, and they matter. So let's talk about how we can build a custom exit strategy starting today. So I am offering a free 15-minute consultation, just you and me. Talk about your unique situation, whether you're curious, you're cautious, or you're ready to roll. We'll map out what your next move is. No pressure and no fluff. And I included that link for you to schedule that time. Now, if you're not ready to chat, don't worry, I won't bite you. You can certainly start with a free home valuation. And what that is a personalized report showing you what your home could realistically sell for today, not just a guessing game. 2 would be, let's grab some freebies, right? Before you make any decisions, I will send over the top mistakes that Arizona homeowners make when selling. And it's a must read. It's a quick read, but make sure you read it anyway. We're talking emotional pricing, staging slip-ups, curb appeal killers, you name it. You'll feel 10 times more confident after reviewing this. And if you're not interested in the showings and the open houses and all the rest, and you just want a quick cash offer, let's just even see what a cash offer looks like in today's market. We can do that. No obligation. And it's perfect for tired landlords, for folks who just want to move on, sellers that are busy, just want to move on. We can certainly do that as well. And if you're a planner like me, you need to review things. You need to look over things with a fine-tooth comb before moving forward. Have a certain comfort level with your decision. Perfectly fine. We will provide you with a custom seller questionnaire. You fill it out, send it back to me. We'll put together a full strategy tailored to your situation. Also generate a monthly market report for your particular neighborhood and weekly seller tips. I have a newsletter that I'm putting out every Wednesday with updates as to what's happening in the Arizona real estate market with real estate and as far as employment. Lots of companies are moving to our area. These people have to live somewhere. Make you aware of these things, and also some other tips like how to save water, what is happening with Arizona's waters, keeping you informed on our marketplace. So you can certainly subscribe to that today. But that's really the end of tonight's webinar, and I thank you for joining me. I understand that your time is valuable, and so I don't want to take up too much more of it. So your action steps are to schedule a 15-minute free consultation with me. Here we go. Let's put in the link here for your free home estimate. Up and away there. You can request your free seller's guide. Yeah? Okay. Or you can, subscribe to my weekly newsletter. Now, I'll leave a little time here for any questions that you may have. Again, we've covered the Arizona market. We've covered your home selling options, action steps, what to do if you're not ready to sell yet. And my favorite part is the Q&A, the real estate questions. Throw them at me. Give me a curveball or two. What you got? Give me the what ifs. There is no dumb question. Just ask it. Okay? So, all right. First question. Can I sell while I still live in the home? Absolutely. Most people do. And there are ways to keep it stress-free, low stress, right? And clean without you losing your mind. Okay. So yes, let's book that 15-minute session and discuss what that looks like. So If there's a tenant living there, there are certain rules that we must follow. There, we can discuss that. And if it is occupied by you or an owner, we can discuss that as well. Okay, so yes, the property can be lived in. Okay, throw them at me. Come on, keep them coming. Keep them coming. Okay, I have not made mortgage payments for the past few months. Can I still sell your home? My home. Can I still sell my home? And I say there, yes, and it depends. Now, why do I say that? It depends on whether you have equity. You can be behind on your mortgage payments, and there still be money on the table between where the value is today and what you owe on your mortgage. And that difference would be called your equity. And that equity is yours. So if there's equity, then absolutely, there's no depends. It's a yes. We can sell the property and move forward. If there is not equity, where you owe more than the property is worth in today's market, and some people are in that situation. Depends on how long you've owned the property, where the property is, what improvements you've done to the property, the condition of the property, many factors. But some people are in that position where they owe more than the property is worth today. There is where it depends. Yes, you can sell it, but it depends, because that depends part means we need third-party approval, because you're not the only one involved in the decision. Now we have to involve the bank, called a short sale, to agree to sell the property at today's market value, not what you owe, but what the property is worth today. And when we schedule that 15-minute chat, we can talk more about that and the different options that are available to you. Okay, great. Thank you for asking that question. Okay, make sure. Here we have, should I wait until rates drop? Well, here's the thing. I mean, you can do that. It totally depends on what your goals are, with where you need to be, if you need to be moved in a certain time. It totally depends on your goals. What happens when rates drop? What happens if rates drop? To what point? If you're waiting for interest rates to drop to 1%, 2%, 3%, you're going to wait a mighty long time. You may wait the rest of your life. Chances are we will not see that again in our lifetime unless we have some serious economic troubles, like another pandemic, and none of us want that. And so if you're waiting for things to drop another half a point, quarter point, there are ways to offset that cost. So we can talk about what your goals are outside of just interest rates, and then you determine whether this is a good time to move or it's a good time to wait. Can you do seller financing if you have a loan on the home? Maybe. It depends. Okay. So we have different names for different things, right? Seller financing, owner carryback, is when the home is owned free and clear. An assumption is best with an FHA or a VA loan. So then a seller financing or wrap would be with a conventional mortgage. So when we chat, we can talk a little bit about your loan type and then discuss the different options available to you, the different legal options available to you. and how to best to do a seller financing if that's what you want to do. Any other questions? Yes, you can do seller financing on the condo. And yes, you can do seller financing on land. All right. Seeing if any other questions pop up. Come on, keep them coming. Keep them coming. I'll answer as many as I can right now. No? All right. Well, before we end tonight, I just want to make sure again that you guys have all the links available. Looks like you have the link to schedule that 15-minute session. You have the link for the instant cash offer, the link for the market report. Yes. Send over your email. Here's my direct number. Very good. And now, whether you are ready to list, you're just gathering information, just sneaking a peek to see what the next chapter of your life could look like. I'm really glad you joined me today. Thank you. Thank you. You could have been anywhere else right now, but you chose to be here investing in your knowledge, investing in your financial freedom, and that says a great deal about you. Remember that you don't have to do this alone. I am here, so just reach out. And I will see some of you on our one-on-one calls over the next few days, and hopefully most of you at next week's live session. Each week is a little bit different because we have shifts in the market and different things to discuss. But I do bring the same energy and the same real talk. So again, Natasha Tomlinson signing off with real options and real relief. I'll catch you soon.